Thank you for taking part in the GASTROS International Online Delphi survey. The survey asks patients, surgeons and cancer nurses to identify critically important outcomes which should be reported in future surgical trials for gastric cancer. For more information about the GASTROS study, please click on the links in the description below. The survey has 2 rounds. This video covers the registration process and how to complete round 1. The first step is to visit the study website at www.gastrosstudy.org/survey. Here you will find links to the various language versions of the survey and a corresponding participant information sheet. Once you have read the information and are happy to proceed, you can click the survey link and register your details. The first page that you will see contains a brief summary of the study and a list of statements that you must agree to before starting. If you agree with the statements on this page, you can click the register button. This will take you to the registration page. On the registration page, you will be asked to enter your name and email address. You will then be asked to choose which one of the 3 stakeholder groups you belong to: patients, cancer nurses or surgeons. The registration page has some basic information that we collect from all participants. Below these are some responses which we require from participants depending on which group they belong to. Before submitting these details, you are required to enter the captcha code that you see at the bottom of the page. You can now proceed to scoring the outcomes. Each page contains a group of outcomes for you to score with respect to their importance to you. You should not place any significance to the order in which the outcomes are displayed or categorized. If you are uncertain what each outcome means, you can hover over the term and an explanation is provided. We ask that you score each outcome on a scale of 1 to 9. As an example, if you believe that the first outcome is not very important, then you score it as 1, 2 or 3. If you believe it is critically important, then you choose a score of 7, 8 or 9. If you are unable to score the outcome, you can click on Unable to score. If you would like to provide some feedback about an outcome which we have asked you to score, you can click on Provide Feedback and enter your comments. At this stage, we are not focusing on how outcomes will be measured. This will be determined later on in the GASTROS study. This should therefore not influence your score. Once you have scored all the outcomes on the first page, you can either carry on to the next page or save and exit to come back to the survey at another time. There are 5 pages of outcomes in total. Once you have completed your scores, you will have the opportunity to review your choices and make any amendments before submitting them. At the end of the survey, you will be given an opportunity to suggest additional important outcomes that you believe were not included in round 1 of the survey. Our research team will review the suggestion and include it in round 2 of the survey if appropriate. Finally, you have the option of leaving comments for the research team before completing the survey. The results from all surveys in round 1 will be analysed by the research team. Potential additional outcomes and any other comments from participants will be considered. When the analysis is complete, we will contact you to take part in round 2 of the survey.